One of the biggest pieces of advice that I have is, and you'll hear this from FDA lead reviewers, is go early and go often. Especially when you have a really innovative technology, one of the important things to recognize is that neither the agency nor you completely know 100% what the risks are. And so my advice would be to approach it in a way that's more collaborative than hostile.
Your job is to really tell the story of your product. And the earlier you can do that by connecting with somebody at the FDA is better.
More often than not, people come too late. I think there's a sweet spot there, and it really depends on the technology that you're bringing and how well established it is.
You will always know your product the best, better than the FDA reviewer, better than the FDA teams that will be reviewing your product.
If it's truly innovative in the sense that you're not tweaking something that's well established, then you need to go a little bit earlier because, like I said, you don't have well established risks, and so you need to give yourself and FDA time to think about what those risks are, so that you can test and do things appropriately to mitigate those risks.
I also think it's really important that you've done your homework before you pick up the phone or shoot an email. There are no stupid questions, but you don't want to be not informed before you ask questions.
One of the things that FDA gets shy about is providing upfront advice without you being the leader. And the idea there is honestly that we're not going to be consultants for you as lead reviewers. You need to do your homework, and once you've done your homework, you come to us with questions. And I think that's something that's not really well understood within the medtech industry, because a lot of times you get questions that are so open-ended along the lines of, this is our clinical trial design, what does FDA think of it? And you need to go into pre-submission meeting, pre-IDE meeting, whatever you're doing, with very well-crafted questions, and you need to be receptive to how they respond to those questions.